Welcome to episode 30 of our top 5 PvP battle series. I am so happy that we've made it to our 30th episode, and I'm pumped to keep going. And if you guys are interested in sending your clips in to the top 5, you can send them to KristoferESO at hotmail.com. Now, without further ado, coming in at number 5 this week, we have got Brum Brum with a hard 1vx on his Stamina Nightblade. And I just want to start off by saying all of the clips in this video are absolutely insane. You guys sent in some crazy clips this week. So here we go. You can see that Brum Brum has engaged with this blue group and he's just kiting around, trying to find his opportunity to open. He gets a great open on that guy into his ultimate, quickly finishing him off with the Executioner. A fantastic open from behind on that guy with the surprise attack. Oh my gosh, and the bash into the surprise attack on the rezzing player, quickly bringing down quite a few players there. And Brum Brum sees the incoming meteor. He tries to get the block in time there, but he's just a little too slow off the dodge roll. And there we see he's pushed to the outside of the group. He opens on this player here, hits him with the in cap, tries to go for the execute. The enemy player rolls away. Brum Brum goes in for the kill. The enemy player actually blocking the execute there, but Brum Brum's got too much damage, bringing him down. There we see another nasty surprise attack stun from stealth. Brum Brum quickly finishing that guy off, and now he's going to turn on the player that has just been rezzed here. Nope, he's going to go for the guy rezzing the enemy players. He goes for the surprise attack, trying to get his ultimate there. The enemy Nightblade responds with his own tether, and Brum Brum quickly turns to this guy going for the res. Hits him with the ultimate into the bash, gets a nice amount of damage there, but takes quite a bit of damage himself from the enemy Nightblade. So he's just going to reset, reheal, and then open up on the player trying to res here. He actually gets the bash off just before this guy can get the res, and he's going to turn on him, go for his in cap, hits him with a huge spectral bow there, and actually the blue player did get rezzed, but Brum Brum's quickly going to turn, attack the player that had just been rezzed, bash the guy trying to res as well, and he brings down the rezzed player because he has very low resource coming out of that res. And now Brum Brum has just got this enemy warden left, and he's just holding block, cycling his buffs, and Brum Brum just tears him down, and this guy's just riding by. What a fight to start the episode. Now, returning again this week, we have got Cricks in number 4 on the Magicka Dragon Knight, and he has got quite a few blue players on top of him out at this house here, just kind of off in the middle of nowhere of Cyrodiil. And Cricks is going to lure them into this nice tight space, hit him with a huge leap. Oh my gosh, getting one kill there, trying to finish off the second player, but he gets counter-stunned by the opposing players, and he's unable to get that kill, and he takes a huge amount of pressure from this group there as they converge on top of him. And Cricks is just going to kite around the backside of the house here, just set his healing ward down, get his health back up, and then reopen with these guys. The Templar going right away for the Radiant Destruction. They want to get the big spike on him and kill him, but Cricks is just going to continue to tank them out here, just cycling his buffs and just working his way back here. Gets a nice fossilize on this guy into the whip roll cancel, quickly bringing down a yellow player or a blue player there, and Cricks is just going to work back into the house here. He's got another leap coming up, and these guys are getting nice and squished up in this house. Cricks just cycling his shields here, continuing to apply pressure, resetting his buffs, and there's the leap. Big damage into the group yet again, but that clutch time stop coming in for the enemy group, just saving them. And Cricks is unable to capitalize on the kills, so he comes back outside, sees this guy going for the res, hits him with the fossilize, dots him up, but right away taking a lot of pressure from this group. And just look at the dynamic movement from Cricks here. He's doing a great job just weaving between the tight spaces in the doorway here, using that LOS really well, and using his mist form, of course, to stay mobile against this group here as they throw a lot of damage and snares on top of him. A nasty leap coming in there, but Cricks had the shield up. He's able to quickly deflect it and missed back out of the house, and I think he's trying to get a split on the group here. He wants to break this group up a little bit so he can pick and choose and hit a target really hard, but now he's got his leap up yet again, luring them back into the corridor here. He goes for the leap, but the enemy group does a great job healing the player as soon as Cricks jumps on top of him, and Cricks is also dealing with siege. One of them's thrown siege down. He quickly stuns the player on siege, and then he's going to mist out to this broken house over here, reset his buffs yet again. And Cricks is just doing a great job kiting around this group, being patient. He has to wait for his opportunity to put some real damage into everybody in the group. And here you see he's just hiding inside the thing here, just kiting them out. They put up another ballista, so Cricks is going to mist back into the old house, just taking such punishment from this enemy group, but doing a great job weaving his shields and his heals and the mist form to stay alive. He's got the entire group on top of him yet again, and he wants to get that leap. There it is, the huge leap coming down. Cricks puts huge damage in, kills one player off, almost gets the second kill, but he's still under a lot of pressure from this blue group. He's going to continue to cycle his shields and mist out of there, staying mobile, just doing his best. Look at the movement on him, just doing such a good job line of sighting the group, making these guys turn around, and also applying pressure at the same time, nearly bringing down another blue player there. But Cricks is taking so much punishment from this blue group. They're just piling on him, and he's still staying aggressive. There we see he gets a super good fossilize into the whip, brings one player down, the splash into the whip on the other player, bringing the second blue player down there. They did manage to get a res on the first kill there, but Cricks is going to right away turn a huge leap to not only prevent the res on that other player, but also put some big damage into the other one. He bashes the next res, not allowing this guy to get up, and there we see a huge score into the dodge roll whip cancel, a fantastic kill, and look at Cricks' health bar. He's just hanging on with his shields here, gets right back up to full health, gets a fossilize off on this player, finishing off the fourth blue player, and now Cricks has just got 2 players left. A little bit of stress on his stamina bar there, because he had so much pressure to deal with from this blue group, and the enemy Nightblade just opening from stealth. Now he wants to go for some reses. Krick's going to hit him with the fossilize right away into the burning embers, into the whip. Oh my gosh, the leap to seal the deal on the Nightblade, and now it is just a one-on-one. And man, what a play. Cricks just taking such a punishment during that fight. Did a fantastic job to tank it out and put so much pressure on as well. And this other Dragon Knight here is just doing his best to now survive Cricks' damage. He's the tankiest of the bunch, but Cricks gets him with the stamina bar super low there. Cricks very low on Magicka after such a long fight. Just going to go for a resto heavy and then right back into the pressure. He wants to finish this guy off. Another fossilize into the whips. Very tanky DK, just holding on with his heals, but it's not enough. What a fight. Well played, my man. Now, coming in at number 3, we have got Nesquik Kid on his Magicka Sorcerer, and as you can see, there's a lot of red outside this keep here, just kind of sitting around. Nesquik's just waiting for them to come up here. He puts a lot of damage into that player on the horse, but quickly finds a lot of red on his tail here. Nesquik just does a great job going for a direction switch kite, drops the Atronach down, gets a good stun on the entire group that's on top of him, and he wants to put the pressure into this enemy Nightblade here, and just look at how he keeps his shields up, maintaining that ball, gets good damage, finishing off that Nightblade there, and his pet's getting a good body block as Nesquik goes for another kill on the next player there, and he's just going to continue to keep his shield up and rotate on these guys. He hits this guy with the Fire Staff knockback into the frags. What a combo! Yet again, bursting down another red player, and they get the res on, I think, 1 or 2 of the players there. This is an enemy red keep as well, so they can just respawn and come back out, but Nesquik Kid just holding his ground in the middle of this field here. He is not going to be stopped. He's got his pets, his Atronach down, still slamming people for damage. He gets good pressure on this player off to the side here. He decides to try to run away. Nesquik Kid just throws the curse down, hits him with the knockback, getting the kill there, and now he's going to turn back to the center of the fight. Another great curse knockback combo into the frags, finishing him off, and Nesquik's going to turn onto this last player here. This guy's throwing the heals down. He's trying to keep himself alive. Nesquik decides to quickly turn to the offensive red player that's coming up the side there, and now he's got this Warden to deal with. He drops the Atronach on top of him, hits him with the Fire Staff knockback, quickly finishing off that Warden. And look at this, more red players pouring out of the keep to attack Nesquik Kid, and he's using his pets for such a good body block. Yet again, a huge combo into this guy here, bringing down another red player, open field on his Sorcerer. And Nesquik Kid will not be stopped. He puts the pressure into this guy here, blocking the incoming Meteor, and then finishing off the opposing player in the Meteor pressure. Really nice play, and he's going to drop another Atronach. Holy crap, all the kills he's getting is giving him so much ultimate. He's had the Atronach up pretty much the whole fight. Another great knockback with the Atronach pressure, finishing that guy off. And now Nesquik has got the last enemy player in the field here, just rotating with his damage. There's the huge frag splat to finish him off. And Nesquik finds another player up here, just throws the pressure down, quickly finishing him as well. And I think a last red player rides up. Oh no, Nesquik's gonna kill him right off the horse. What a fantastic hold. Well played, my man. Now, for number 2 this week, we have got Bainzyy on the Stamina Dragon Knight, and he's going to work his way up this hill with a lot of yellow coming out of stealth attacking him, but Bainzyy just doing a great job. Look at the rotation here. He's got his block hold up, and he's roll dodging in between. Goes for his sword and board ultimate into the meditation. Oh my god, if that's not a taunt, I don't know what is. He's asking for these guys to chase him, and Bainzyy's going to work his way up to the top here, and instead of hiding, he goes right back into the meditate. He wants this group to follow him, and he goes right into the corner here, just cycling his heals and his buffs, but see how much damage he takes right away. Just so many dots on him, so much yellow pressure as he enters that gap there, and he's going to kite back around the side, drop down through the middle. Look at the low health player there. Bainzyy unable to capitalize after taking that draining shot stun. Super low yet again on resource, but he gets into his shield ultimate. He's going to go for the pressure. What a snappy cancel. Oh my gosh, and right into the meditate just to get some resource back. Really nice play because he is low on stamina, and these guys are not stopping him with the bash as he does have CC immunity up. He's going to turn right away, hit this guy with the reverb into the Dawnbreaker. What a cancel yet again, quickly nuking down that yellow player. Bainzyy works his way back up to the top of the rocks here and back into the meditate. So much style, man. He just is asking for these guys. I really like it because not only does he get the resource back and he's using the meditate in a place where he can survive, but it kind of pulls these guys out into a vulnerable position. There you see that Templar jumped on him, very low HP. Bainzyy quickly brings him down, turns onto the archer in the back here, quickly dots him up, and the snappy executioner cancels to finish him off, and now he's going to turn right away on this enemy mage, just keeping his heals up as well, cycling his abilities. There we see the Dawnbreaker. What a cancel again. Oh my gosh, this guy plays so amazing, and he puts a lot of pressure into this mage here as 3 more yellow player work up the side of the field here. And look at this. Bainzyy has a friendly player in stealth, and he's in comms, and he's definitely saying, "No, man, don't jump in this fight. I am winning this. I'm beating all these guys." He puts huge pressure into the archer there, quickly finishing him off, and Bainzyy's going to chase down the last player here, just spamming his volatile armor and the AoE. He pulls him out of stealth, hits him with all the dots, gets him with the reverb. Oh my gosh, what a great fight. And for the number 1 clip this week, we have got the legendary Dragoo X on his Stamina Warden. And Dragoo is down in the sewers, and as you could see, he is just tickling the beehive here, trying to get these blues to chase him, and he's just working his way back into these doorways here. Now, he's at the last doorway, so he can't keep retreating. He hits a huge subterranean Dawnbreaker combo, finishing off one of the blue players, but look at the punishment he takes just from the entire group steamrolling into him. Dragoo with a great response, rolling through them there, going for his heals, the double roll there. He's going to come back through the doorway, channeling the heavy attack for resource return, channeling another heavy attack here. He gets hit by the time stop, waits out the time stop stun, and then rolls through the group yet again. Fantastic split gameplay, and look at that huge combo there. The sweet cancels to finish off another blue player there, and Dragoo's just continuing to tank these guys out, keeping up his shield as well. The icicle shield's going to give him major heroism, allowing him to dump more Dawnbreakers on the group. There we see he peppers them with the first subterranean heavy attack, and then the subterranean into the Dawnbreaker. Does not finish off a blue player there, but puts a lot of pressure into the group. He sees this guy going for the res, quickly gets the interrupt there, and he is unable to stay and pressure this player though, as the entire blue group is just training on him here, and Dragoo doing a great job with the kite gameplay, the direction change, just buying himself so much time, avoiding so much damage, and look at this, he catches a single blue by himself off to the side. There's the Dawnbreaker, the time stop comes down, Dragoo wants to finish him off, but the enemy player responds with his healing ultimate, and Dragoo's just going to continue to work around this staircase here. On top of the fantastic footwork, Dragoo is also making sure to rotate the subterraneans on these guys to keep the pressure on top of them. The best way to get the kills 1vx is you have to have targets that are susceptible, and oh my god, look at that smack. Dragoo picking up a handful of kills with that massive AoE blast there, and the entire blue group gets dispersed from that smack. Dragoo's going to reset with his ultimate there, bash the guy trying to go for the res, and work his way into the other room, just doing such a great job job rotating around. Another huge Dawnbreaker splash. The Executioner finishing off another player there, and now Dragoo is starting to win the fight against this blue group. He gets a good bash yet again, continuing to rotate that subterranean assault. So important that he keeps pressure on the entire group, and just look at this, just using that movement, using that speed. The Dawnbreaker again, the subterranean, another kill on the blue group here. Dragoo just doing such a good job tanking this out, making sure to rotate his heals as well, keeping the shield buff up, getting that major heroism, preventing the reses as well. He's going to set the subterranean, and here is the Dawnbreaker. Oh my gosh, a huge splat, stopping the res, picking up 2 kills, the 3rd kill off of that smash, and now Dragoo has just got, I think, a couple blue players left. He's going to set down the subterranean, a Dawnbreaker, the Executioner, down that guy goes, and the last blue dumping his bow ult on Dragoo. It's too late. This man has cleaned up the fight. Wow, what a battle. So all I can say is what an incredible episode, guys. Every single one of the clips these week were so good. It was really hard to decide the order of them. So I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. A huge shout out to everyone who sent the clips in. We've got links to everybody's YouTube channel below in the description. So please, please, please check out these fantastic ESO creators. Show the love in the community and give these guys a sub. And finally, we have got Hauptsache on his trolley tank warden, doing some guard tanking with a friend here, and just absolutely tanking out this Zerg. So we're going to leave you guys with this fight as we say our goodbyes. If you guys are interested in sending in any of your own footage for the top 5, you guys can send it in to KristoferESO@hotmail.com. On top of it, we also feature build videos, so if you guys want to send in a build to be featured on the channel, feel free to send that in too. If you guys are interested in any live gameplay from me, or you just want to come hang out and chat on my Twitch, a link to my Twitch is down in the description below. And finally, we are sponsored by What the Fast. They're a VPN for gamers. They give me better ping to my favorite games, and they are free to try for the first 14 days via the link below. So if you guys want to give it a shot, no harm, no foul, no credit card to sign up. So thank you guys so much for watching this episode. Thank you everybody for sending the clips in. What a fantastic week. I am looking forward to the next episode, and I hope to see you guys next time. Have a great night, everybody.